Hey Jammers, it's the Jammer Man. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the studio, show you some of my cool stuff, and then we're going to go through my recording equipment, and I'm going to tell you how you could build your own home recording studio in a pretty cheap and cost-effective way. But first things first, if you like guitar music, and that's most of what happens here, make it official, become a Jammer fan by hitting the subscribe button right now, and never miss another one of my videos. As for the studio tour, let's begin. So as soon as I moved in here, I found this little nook in the basement and immediately thought this would be a good little recording studio and office space. It takes me a long time to record anything, so it was important to fill this room with things that made me feel comfortable and happy, as I'd be spending a lot of time in here. And now I really enjoy spending time in here, and I get more recording done because of that. Let me show you some of the stuff that I did to make this feel like home. So the basement's actually kind of big and open, and it made the whole studio feel sort of extended and not like its own room. I grabbed a couple curtains online and hung them across the top, and that really ties it together, makes it much more cozy in here. Here's something you can do. I went to the dollar store and I got a bunch of Bristol board and a curtain rod, taped it all up, and made this giant screen behind my computer. Then I went online and I got this projector and this old Xbox. And now I can kill zombies on an 8-foot screen. About a quarter the price of a TV, and it is much more fun. Now, what was I doing? Studio tour. Got it. I remember. Here is the lovely Paul Reed Smith guitar that I use to record pretty much all my stuff. I've had this guitar for about 15 years and it still sounds gorgeous. I had it on layaway for months and months and months, and then my mother came on my birthday and paid off the rest. It was a sizable chunk. Thank you very much, Mum. I haven't forgotten, and I love you. Next we have the bass. This is the newest addition to my arsenal of guitars. Given to me by my beautiful, amazing, lovely girlfriend. The moral of the story is be really good to the women in your life because they deserve it and they might buy you a guitar. The Acoustic. This is a Martin DCX something. It's got a lovely finish on it, which is kind of what made me fall in love with it at first, besides the sound, which is beautiful. Non-lacquery, non-glossy, and it still kind of feels like wood. I have taken this guitar literally around the entire globe, and it still plays beautifully. It's about 18 years old. Great purchase, and I don't know. Keeps tune very well. And here we are. This is my setup for recording music at home. When I started this home recording studio journey, I called up an engineer friend of mine and I asked him what would I need just in terms of raw basics for recording at home and achieving decent quality. The advice that he gave me was pretty good, and I'm going to share it with you now. So if you are looking to build your home recording studio, this is the part of the video to pay attention to. First things first, you need a decent computer. Not anything super powerful or an amazing piece of tech. A basic Mac desktop is what I use, and it's powerful enough. But you do need a decent computer that can run a digital audio workstation. Like Logic or Pro Tools or Ableton, they're all about $400 or so, but that's going to be the program that you mix and record all of your music on. Now, if you're going to be recording on your computer, you need some sort of device to interface between your microphones and instruments and the computer. And that is the Focusrite 2i2. It's a 2-channel interface. You plug your microphone or guitar into here, it plugs into the computer, and then you're off to the races working on your digital audio recording software. That's your basic studio build. Add a decent set of speakers. I added in a vocal preamp This vocal preamp is a Golden Age Project Pre-73 MKIII. It's a very powerful vocal preamp that means I don't have to push as much to get where I'm going. I don't really have great vocals, so buying a pretty good microphone and a pretty good preamp was kind of an important step for me. The microphone is just gorgeous. It's an SM7B. It's about a $600 microphone, but you can get away with using an SM58, which is a $150 microphone. Depending on what you want to record and how you want to record it, there's lots of options there, and I suggest you do a lot of your own research. So depending on what you have at home already, maybe it's a nice computer, maybe it's a decent set of speakers, you might be able to start building your recording studio tomorrow, which I highly recommend because you should start recording your music as soon as possible. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Well, that's pretty much it for now. I'll leave a little bit more information about some of the stuff I talked about today in the description below. You should leave a comment and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you want some music, I'm releasing another original song next week, so hit the subscribe button right now. Thanks for listening. I really hope you enjoyed it.